Everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. Come and eat. Listen diligently to me, and eat what is good, and let your soul delight itself.
All right. I want to point out here, I put up on my blog just the other day about this Genesis 18 about Abraham being a Torah keeper. Verse 19, it says, "For I have known him," Yehovah speaking, "I have known him in order that he may command his children and his household after me, that they keep the way of Yehovah to do righteousness and justice." The way of Yehovah, righteousness and justice, all of these Torah students know, without me going into details, that's all, those are all no other ways of saying Torah. Without going into it, just go read that blog. But I got where I explain it. But I got an email or a comment from a lady that I posted this morning or last night. And she said, "I'm new to Torah." She said, "I just discovered your blog. Thank you." You know, she kudos and all that. And she said, "I never thought about," I made the point that Moses didn't invent the Torah. And it came from Yehovah, and the Torah, Yehovah didn't give the Torah to people for the first time at Mount Sinai. He maybe gave it to them in that manner and in that form, and he codified it, wrote it down. But the servants of Elohim knew the Torah. And you see it throughout the pre-Exodus, all the way through the book of, even up to Exodus 20. I mean, they're keeping the Shabbat, they're doing the unleavened bread and the Passover, those are all aspects of the Torah. But here, Moses or Abraham is following the Torah, and the corollary to this is, if you want to flip over to 26 verse 5, which says, "Because Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge and my commandments and my statutes and my laws," my Torah. Actually, the word Torah there is in the plural, which is very seldom comes in the plural form. It's Torah, or however it's said. Is that what it is? Torah. And the rabbinic Jews look at this as a reference to both, they view it as the oral Torah as well as the written Torah. And therefore that validates the Talmud and anything else that they want to throw in there. I don't know that I buy into that, but it is curious, what did he mean by Torot? I don't have a good answer for that. But it
just literally means instructions too. So I mean,
yeah, but why does he use it? Why does he use the plural here and not in other places? And that's what's significant, because everything in the Torah is for a reason. Every jot, every tittle, every yud and every tagin.
If I may interject something, one thing that I've noticed when I also go through the Torah, I go through the Torah 3 times. There's the Torah over there at my Eb Shabbat, and here now at my house I study on my own. I studied on my own the story about Cain and Abel, where it said, where you can see specifically the laws. He knew the laws in Vayikra. So,
wait, who knew the laws?
Cain.
And Abel did, yeah.
And Abel did.
Well, they certainly had a certain understanding about it. There's no question about it.
Now,
I mean, the Torah is from the very beginning, yeah.
Well, the point that I'm trying to get to is that it may have been, what if all of those 613 laws were oral, but nowhere does it say in His Word to add to it nor take away from it. Plain as day.
Well, they were oral before they were written down.
Yeah.
When you lived long enough, when you lived near the 1,000 years, and they knew Torah said that you'd instruct your children this way.
That's right. It was oral.
They would have obeyed and.
But it wasn't the oral Torah that the Jews call the oral Torah today.
Exactly. I know.
But it was all oral tradition.
Yeah.
Because there's no record of it having been written down before the finger of Elohim did it. And we know that Shem lived up until the time of Jacob.
Yes.
So, I mean, Shem was righteous and he was teaching.
Yeah.
And that's probably where Abraham learned it from, was from Shem.
Exactly.
And Noah took the clean animals. Why take clean animals on the,
Well, of course.
on the ark,
Oh, I have a whole article on the website about all the laws in the Torah that were before, specific laws like the clean and unclean, that were before Moshe.
Yeah.
So, no, it's clear. And anyway, this lady that wrote this little comment, that was a revelation to her, because there's so many people in the church that just think, well, the law of Moses. Moses came up with it and it was first given to the Israelites. And I guess they never read. They just don't read their Bibles. They believe in what they're told. And so she was excited. She said, I just had a sense that the Torah was bigger than this, and it connected the dots for her. And she's like, yes, the Torah, hallelujah. And she realized. And so there's a lot of people, see, you take this for granted because you know these things or you're taught, but there's a lot of people that just don't know this, and they've inherited lies that have been taught by their churches, and they're laboring not under a full understanding, and they
Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon his name. He's near, he's near, he's near. Yeshu Hashem Behir Matzov Kerahu Yoto Karov Yasov Rasha Darko Yishavim Machshevotav Yashovel Ad Hashem Ki Arbe Is Yeshu Hashem Behim Matzo Kerahu Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon his name. He is near, he is near. Yeshua Hashem Behim Matzor Kerahu